Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of SENLive on this awesome Friday morning, afternoon, evening, depending on when you're consuming us. And if you're consuming us on the podcast feed or on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us live, though. For those of you who are hanging out with us in the morning here on YouTube, I am the outlaw John Rocha, sitting in for my brother Christian Harloff, who's off handling a bunch of stuff and probably floating in a pool somewhere with a Mai Tai and a cigar. I want to introduce everybody. We're going to have a lot of fun talking about a lot of entertainment news and a lot of funny stuff going on in the world nowadays. And it's an awesome Friday crew. Starting off with my man, Ben Goddard over there. How are you, Ben?
Good morning, everybody. Okay, let's go.
There it is. That's what he said.
Yeah.
He's Elon Musk's favorite fan over there, Ben Goddard.
All right. Oh, my God. Stan. We stan Elon. Someone get me that fucking tank car and a flamethrower.
I got a SpaceX Funko Pop over here.
Yes,
Alex Marzoña, speaking of space, Liftoff, new album coming November 13th.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
I'm great. I announced it yesterday, and I'm excited for y'all to hear it.
Right on. Well, one of the funniest dudes on the planet, that is Brett Sheridan. No V-necks today, so I love it. What are you wearing?
It's my buddy's comic book. Chucks a muck.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just here, man.
I love it.
Like it's another day, another day, another day, another day, and then you wake up, it's another day, and you know how it goes.
I do. Trust me, I do. And my man, apparently in the frozen tundra with his sweatshirt over there, Mark Reilly, how are you, man?
A tundra you on with a sweatshirt?
I mean, we're all in shirts. How cold are you if you're wearing a sweatshirt?
It's a sweatshirt with my freaking dearly departed dog on it. So show some
much love.
respect.
Yeah. You're right. I should have.
And how the hell are you, everybody? Happy Friday! My God.
They should have put Cal in the video, for God's sakes, in the Avengers Endgame video. They should have put
Cal made the video, man. This is
it's great stuff. And of course, the lovely, talented, and beautiful Sabrina Ramirez. How are you, Catwoman?
I'm doing great. I'm wearing a sweater, repping with Reilly. It's fall, guys. Even though it's hot outside, I have my AC blasting, so it's fall.
It's fall inside.
That's what we do in LA. We turn our AC on to wear fall clothes indoors.
I have my holiday drink. I don't care.
Oh, did you go BB? Did you go basic? Is that one of those
pumpkin spice?
Is that the pumpkin
it's
spice?
Peppermint mocha. No, it's the first day of the holiday drinks, guys, and also they give you a free red plastic cup, like a reusable.
Oh,
one. So
nice.
You're supporting the war against Christmas? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Whoa. Happy
Real political,
holidays,
real fast.
Sabrina.
with my peppermint.
Just because not everybody celebrates Christmas.
Well, listen, I have no idea what's going to happen today. Christian only sent a couple stories and said, just have fun. So he sent us all out there. So whatever's going to come up is going to come up. But we do love and appreciate your Streamlabs, Super Chats, and Schmobots. So send all those in. Give us topics to talk about. Ask us about anything because the floor is wide open
and
today.
RB3 is here too, by the way.
And RB3. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't see you on screen. So in my mind, I totally forgot.
Appreciate it.
How
I
could
just
I
engineered
forget?
the show. It's all good.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, RB3.
Right. Yeah, right.
Thank you.
I pissed off another black man today. Great. All right, RB3. Good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Today?
It's only 10 a.m. What have you been doing?
It's tough out here in the world. You never know what you're going to say on
He went outside of
Twitter.
his window and started screaming Black Lana to everybody.
Black Lana.
It's going to change the election. Black Lana's going to win us the election.
Hey, brothers, did you vote? Brothers. Madness. Got me in trouble.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You can't yell it out in an all-white neighborhood, too. It's not easy. All right.
San Diego.
So, right, San Diego. Anyway, yes, thank you, RB3, for being here as well and for engineering the show. And if anybody gives RB3 shit like they did on Monday, I'm going to climb through this electronical equipment and kill you. All right. What's our first news story? There you go. Yeah.
Whoa,
This is my new, like, I always have like a thing that like like a teddy bear or something that people. But this is what I do.
Holy shit!
That sound.
I know, right?
Isn't that great?
Jesus, 2020 has made you hard, Brett. What is this?
A guy I delivered artwork with. We said, wouldn't it be fun if we walked up the door and we went, "Hey, we're here to deliver your artwork." And then both clicked out some knives, and they were like, "What?" And so it was like, "Click, click, bitch." What are you doing? Or just
YouTube prank show, Brett?
And just slice it in front of
you gotta,
it's delivered.
Video. We pull knives on unsuspecting people.
See that guy over there donated $20.
Thank you, see that guy.
Good morning, SEN crew. All right, let's get straight to the point. Did you show Reilly reacting to Brett's Baby Yoda idea on Collide Live? Also, please no spoilers for the new Mandalorian episode.
Yeah.
We'll definitely.
Okay, we'll definitely be getting to non-spoilers conversation about it, but there is a spoiler review up now. If you want to go and watch it after you're done with SENLive, Walentowski, I think, joins Christian again to talk about it. Is that correct? To talk about episode 2 of The Mandalorian, which was a lot of fun to watch. But yeah, we'll get into it. And Brett, you need to put that anaconda accent on.
Spoiler, but since they shot Baby Yoda in episode 1,
yeah, they shot him in the head. Yeah,
it's a long funeral episode. It's very somber. It's very somber.
Very somber. Very somber.
But yeah, Reilly, did you see the clip?
I did. I saw the clip. You are right. You're a prophet, dude. I forgot about that. It was amazing. I was like, when was that? When exactly was that? Like, how many years ago? Because
2018?
November 18th, 2018.
2018, man.
November 2018.
Yeah.
Hey, biggest accomplishment of my life.
And I can't tell if you were being serious or making a joke, because Christian tried to call you out on a little bit, and you were like, "No, I actually do want to see a Baby Yoda."
No,
so were you serious?
Who
Roxy, why would you say that? Why?
James
are you making a joke?
Donated $2,000. Shout out to Justin Square, Doritos, Fritos, Ruffles, Lay's.
What?
Hey, Alex is now henceforth known as Darth Chips. And let's get impressions all throughout the show. And it'd say probably for at least the rest of the year. And Anaconda Brett sings closer.
All right. Whatever you want, James. This is your show.
Chainsmokers?
Yeah, I'm done. Well, 10 minutes in, I'm done. Suck it. I'm done.
Music, baby. There's your non-spoiler review of Mando. Go watch it.
Jesus.
All right, well, that's the show, y'all.
That's the show, y'all. Suck it.
Done.
Suck it. I'm out.
All right.
Take care. Peace, bitches.
James.
Holy shit.
Thank you, James. All right. Fuck it. Everything's on the table now. Everybody take off their shirt except Sabrina. All right.
Thank you for respecting me. I can always just move my camera up, though.
Get the K. Mulligan angle.
Get those clavicles going like all the celebrities telling us to vote. I'm naked. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Like, if I got your attention, well, bring your attention to the polls. I hate that.
Do you think people get stupid when they become celebrities like with that kind of shit? Do you think that's what happens? They just go, oh, well, everyone else is doing it. I'll take off my clothes now and do this kind of thing. It's just mind-blowing what happens once they achieve that level of celebrity.
Nothing will ever beat Aaron Paul legit crying on that. He's like, if we don't do this, Jesus. It's like, relax, buddy. Relax.
That black and white video drove me nuts because they're all like, I will stand up now. I was like, oh, so you've been seeing this happen for quite some time, your liberal ass, and you didn't say shit about it. Now all of a sudden you're going to say some shit.
Yeah.
Out of here because it's PR-wise good for your career. Suck it. All right. Anyway, let's move on to our main topic.
Wait, what do we do? What do we do? Do we do karaoke? Do we do the impressions?
No.
Well, okay, so
I'm looking up closer. I haven't heard a word you're saying. I'm looking up the karaoke
I'm hoping
version.
he means the Halsey song, not the 9 Inch Nails Closer, because that's a weird karaoke.
I'm pretty sure he wants me to do the 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 9 Inch Nails.
It's the 9 Inch Nails one.
All right.
Oh, the Halsey one's a bop, though.
Yeah.
So
Hold
it
me
is
closer.
Oh,
we did some karaoke on First Cut Live last night too. By the way,
nice.
Be sure to check that out. They got me a sing Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus. So,
and
yeah.
wait, you were doing Miley Cyrus, man?
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I'm trying to take back
Part
the
of the USA transcends everything. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could accept if you were doing Wrecking Ball, but Party in the USA, man?
Man, Wrecking Ball is trash. Wrecking Ball is trash.
Okay, first of all, I'm not taking this Miley slander. Both songs are incredible. Don't put two bad bitches up against each other.
She's talking about Jay-Z. She didn't even listen to any of his fucking music when she put that lyric in the fucking song.
They're talking about two separate Miley songs.
Two separate Miley songs. Don't put two bad bitches up against each other. They're both strong.
Please. Okay. Nah. Decline. That's strong. All right. Anyway,
what was the basketball one she did? The 23 or something like that. Yeah.
In the club.
With my shades on.
Yeah. We do that for karaoke.
Like, I remember that was like one of the first like Twitter memes I saw because she's like in an interview and she's like, I'll never be one of those stupid people doing drugs. And then it cuts to hi, I'm Pert with my shades on. I was like, oh God.
Yikes.
Queen.
Yikes. Reilly tuned out already. Riley's gone already.
Yeah. I don't know. When you guys want to, steer the conversation back to something I care about.
Fuck it. We got $2,000. We can talk about whatever. Dude, I saw your tweet. So what's going on with Riley's Roundtable? It is now a patron-only show, or is it still on your channel? I was confused about your tweet. Your tweet that you put out.
No.
About Riley's Roundtable.
My Reilly Roundtable Patreon.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's a Reilly Roundtable Patreon. What we do on social media is that we take.
You want to get bitchy? You want to get bitchy, old man? I'll come down and slap your ass down.
And Reilly, nobody asked for angry Riley impression in that thing. That was not
here, white man.
That's sassy Reilly. Been through a week and driving cross country all over America.
Oh yeah. It seemed like you were happy about it. Clearly not.
No, what are you talking about? What is going on with you?
What's going on with you? You're sassy.
I am sassy. I'll put it right back to you, man. Come on. Come on. I had fun is all I'm saying. It was a great trip, man.
Cool.
Jesus Christ, it was long though. Driving 12 hours 3 days in a row Ben Goddard knows what it's like too. You just recently did it. It's crazy.
Ben did it worse because he was driving that massive truck. You at least were driving a regular car.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine.
A regular car. No shit. I can't even imagine, Goddard, if you can't put your seat back for a little bit at a time or like move it forward or move it back, because I was doing all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
We did it for my birthday, but luckily I don't have my license, so Brandon just drove the entire way, the entire time. I was chilling. I don't know. It was actually really easy, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh boy, Sabrina.
So Mando.
Yeah,
so
Mando.
No spoilers.
Mando.
Wait. Okay. There's a. I mean, let's not leave this license thing because I think there's a conversation we have here about
Sabrina.
Yeah, I mean, like, so Sabrina, when do you feel like you're gonna get a license though? Like,
I just feel like never. We have Uber and everything now. I don't want to drive. I don't like that responsibility.
Don't you be calling yourself an independent woman if you ain't got your own license?
Yeah.
You need to get your own license.
Driving just for the men? Yeah.
I think it's safer not to have another woman driver on the road, but that's just me. Am I
right? Elmo! No!
Take that, woke SLJ.
SLJs?
I don't know. SJL. I don't know the terms. Only thing I knew was SWB, and that's all I care about.
Now that's the banger. They did bangers. Absolutely.
We'll see. Maybe I'll update you guys. Nature. We'll see in the next year. Maybe I'll start driving. Who knows?
Wow.
I doubt it.
So you don't have a car at all?
No, I've driven maybe 15 minutes total in my entire life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
I worked with somebody at the gallery that
nice.
Moved from New York, didn't have a car, rode her bike all throughout Los Angeles. Like you could do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
I'd be careful, but depending on Uber now with the whole Prop 22 thing, cost me $40 to get from the Burbank Airport to North Hollywood. So
people voted. Alex, update us on this liftoff of your album, November 13th. It's coming up next week, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, November 13th, Liftoff. It's got 3 songs on it. First one's called Test Drive. Second one is Oversized T-shirt, of which has already been released on my Spotify.
Sabrina did the thing
Sabrina's
for that.
on the cover art. Thank you very much, Sabrina, for doing that. And the third song is called When This Is All Over.
Okay.
And I'm super excited for y'all to hear it. Test Drive is a freaking banger. I'm super proud of it. You're all gonna love it. And then when this is all over is a ballad. It's just guitar and piano, and it's just about when this pandemic, when everything's over, let's move to Paris, and it's kind of a French New Wave feel, and just like a totally chill, free thing. So I really hope that people love that, and yeah, check it out. Pre-save it in my Twitter bio, Instagram bio. And you'll get it in your libraries next Thursday night even.
Perfect.
Can I play some of it, Alex?
Take Liftoff.
Can I play
please.
it? Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna give the.
Moving to Paris, though. I don't want no freedom fries.
No freedom. I know Paris. You don't want to go with the frogs, man.
Hey. This is oversized t-shirt. This song's just all about like comfort and wanting to be with your loved one. So check
Do you
it out
sing at some point? Do you sing at some point?
Eventually. Patience.
It's a hell of an intro, man. I need some lyrics.
When I'm restless and anxious, you make me feel so serene, bringing out the best parts of me. I shut out all the noise and spit out all the poison. We're comfortable and quiet, I gotta believe you have all the answers. How could I not put you first when you're living rent-free in my mind? How could I forget the chill up my spine, the lovely thrill when the weapon of your hand meets mine? Well, you reside in every thought.
This is a great song.
I can't wait to get back home.
Thank you for that.
Alex is gonna demonetize us now.
I love this song. It's a great banger. The great banger from the great Alex Marzoña. Fantastic. I was dancing to it at my rally, my last rally.
I mean, you have a lot of passionate fans if he endorsed it afterwards. So.
That's true. He would be. That's right. He would be. You would. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Alex Marzoña.
Well, thank you.
You'll be #1, baby.
Oversized shirt. That's all I wear nowadays.
Yeah.
No, he'd be like Marzona.
It would.
You guys know
Marzona.
Marzano.
Alex
Marzano a lot.
Alex Mexico. It's a great song. It's a great song from Alex Mexico. I love it. It's a banger. Oversized shirts. That's all I wear now. Oversized shirts. Anyway, all right. Let's move on to our first news topic. Should we jump into Mando or should we jump into the Johnny Depp stuff since that's more?
Let's talk Mando a little bit.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Mando season 2, episode 10 dropped this last night. What can we not spoil about it? Another kind of creature of the week thing?
Kind of. Yeah. What I'm wondering is, you guys have all seen Rebels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were they the same creatures from Rebels?
Great question. Great question. I don't know. Reilly, you're the Star Wars expert.
I didn't. Yeah, well, not really expert. I don't know about it. Don't think so. Didn't stand out to me. Maybe the chat can help us out. I don't know. But what did you guys? I mean, I liked it. Okay, how would we just talk about how we like it or not like it?
I loved it. It was great.
Yep.
I think that what I got from it really is that we're getting a certain kind of template that they're doing every week. It feels very reminiscent of these old Western shows that I love. But and I think a lot of people are going to get maybe upset that he's not really getting to the main. Well, we want to know what's going on with the child, right? So there's like all this kind of stuff happening in the interim, and I think that can get frustrating for certain fans because I saw that online. Yeah. I happen to really like that kind of stuff, so I'm trying to talk around like the main part because it's just like kind of an adventure this week.
Yeah,
also,
same creatures people are saying in the chat.
I thought it was really sweet. I thought it was a cute, it's a little bit over 30 minutes, so it's not too much. It's not giving us a lot. I wouldn't call it a filler episode because I feel like we kind of, we dive into that parental relationship and then another one, which we won't get into, but it's kind of cool to see those like right next to each other and it's kind of like which one is first. Are they equal? And I think it really adds a lot of like, we've seen empathy from the character, but we're seeing a lot more in a situation like this. So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Do you think Mando is rubbing off the child in a wrong way? Do you think that's why certain things happen in this episode? Like, you saw the beginning of what happened. It's really hard to talk about it without spoiling it.
Yeah.
and you saw the look the child gave the Mandalorian, and like, do you think that's a effect?
We saw donated $20.
Oh, thank you.
What's going on, crew? Just saw a new documentary on Showtime the other day. All Things Must Pass. The Rise and Fall of Tower Records. Watching the dog caught me in the feels.
Yeah.
I never had enough money to buy a full CD, but I had those singles all day too.
What? You've never had enough money to buy a full CD? You just literally donated $20, which is enough to buy a full CD. Maybe 2.
Maybe
Interesting.
times have changed.
Definitely not 2. Definitely not 2.
No,
You don't
not
think
too
so?
soon.
Okay.
CDs are like $11.
Yeah.
Close.
They're cheap nowadays.
Is that what's 11 times 2?
I just said close.
We got corner bitches working for me right now. All right. I love this. All right.
Alex, are you putting out an LP?
Yeah. How much is yours? How much is your CD?
Free, baby. It's free.
Are you gonna burn any
November 13th.
vinyl? Are you putting any vinyl out?
I think the production costs are way too much.
Yeah.
Really?
But,
That's a 45?
There's so much to produce.
Yeah.
Right.
What if it's just for me? Then it would be cheaper if you had to make just one, right?
It's actually more expensive to do just one. Just
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
mass
That makes a lot of
production.
sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Oh, breaking news. Christian Harloff just texted me this breaking news. Let James Lavario know that he has free access to Schmodown live events for a while when we return. There you go, James Lavario. Well, you'll be sitting front row in the center there, getting love there. So congratulations, James Lavario. Thank you for the incredible donation again. You've made our Fridays.
I will personally
Yeah.
shake, post COVID, shake James Lavario's hand and
Shake his hand.
Yeah.
You better hug him hard.
Yeah,
I'll give him a
good hug. You know what I mean?
Show me some love. Show me some love.
But like, but I was saying, because we saw it in one where he chokes out Gina Carano when they're like arm wrestling,
Right.
And so you wonder like what kind of like mentor the Mando is being to the child.
I don't think he's the mentor. I think this is already within him, and so they have a commonality in that. But he's a child, so he's going to go take what he wants or go after what he wants, and it's Mando who has to kind of reel him back a little bit. But the instinct to do all that is already within him.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I take your point. Because if you have a parent who's not being as restrictive, then you can feel you can get away with more stuff. So you might be right, Ben.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I enjoyed it though. It was there was a moment where I was very, very worried about the child after he ate something. I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
Psilocybin mushrooms? What did he get high?
Yeah,
And
totally high.
They
did
really
anybody
go
else-
crazy with this season.
Mando's got a big bag of in the ship. The child found it.
You
just
should
eating
for
it.
that child.
he had a tread
It's
nug.
a bold direction, but I'm here for it, honestly.
Yeah.
Lars von
Anybody
Trier
else?
directed this episode, so it was
Yeah.
crazy.
I was just shocked at how he was doing the ones, spin out the ones with his little hands at the strip club. That was messing me up.
Graphic nudity. I was like, no,
yeah.
he's a child.
Yeah.
He was chopping up the lines with the Force. He was like,
Baby Yoda. Chopping them up. But I did like that Peyton Reed directed this. Peyton Reed.
yeah, that was cool.
His track record with some of his movies is not always on, but I've enjoyed it. Yes
Ant-Man,
Man,
Ant-Man and
the
Wasp.
Ant-Man. Yeah, exactly. But he's got some. He did the breakup with the Vince Vaughn, Jennifer.
I
Aniston.
love the breakup.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I love the breakup.
I enjoyed Yes Man from him, and so getting him to do some horror aspects. Reilly, there were some horror
Yeah,
elements
I
to
loved
this particular episode. What'd you feel about that?
Anytime they're going to delve into that, and that felt really good Star Wars for me. Is this the first episode? Anybody else? I really didn't like the child in this episode.
Yeah, he was kind of
frustrating me.
He was kind of a little dick. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time I get it, you cutie. Get the fuck. He just kept bugging me on that. And that's what, I think to your point, Ben, that's what the Mando is dealing with. And if he's a bad influence, I think now we're really seeing the relationship start to, they're really getting, it's
Are
like
we in the
Odd Couple.
terrible twos of Baby Yoda?
Oh,
Are we in
maybe.
the terrible
twos or the terrible 70s or whatever?
Yeah, 50s, 70s.
Yeah,
I
the terrible
still-
70s.
I still thought Baby Yoda was cute throughout this entire episode.
Okay.
So that makes me a little bit worried. I actually, right in the beginning, the opening scene, I don't know, it's probably because what we've dealt with over the past week, but I definitely teared up.
Really? Okay.
When he scurried back to Mando, that was probably the cutest thing
I
ever.
seriously was just
Wow.
like, oh my God. And then, when it all happened, obviously we can't talk about it, But,
yeah, but he's got some hardcore impulses. So choking Kara, doing like you said, Ben. There's, I mean, if he's a clone, which a lot of people have rumored that he might be a clone.
What?
What kind of situation is that? Well, because the doctor and all this stuff.
Oh wait, the child.
Yeah, the child. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. If he is,
Mandalorian, I was like, what? Okay.
Right. What's the clone from? What's
clone?
What's
I dig. Yeah, there's something there in that mystery. I like that. That's where I'm wanting to go, and I think that sometimes when we land on a different planet, we're like, oh, I want to go. Okay, I guess we got to fight these big giant things. By the way, I want to mention Justin Towns. I love that comment. He's saying it's the Ralph McQuarrie art that the white spiders are from, which I love that idea that it's, and I bet that's Filoni.
If they show up in the episode,
if they're grabbing some old Ralph McQuarrie art, that sounds really cool. That's Easter eggy fun for Mandalorian.
Because we're not spoiling it. We don't know if those things show up in the episode or not. So just letting you know. Some Ralph McQuarrie.
I mean,
anyways, there we go.
Whatever.
There we go.
There's like the base on Rebels have like very, very similar animals on them, and I was wondering if that was like an homage to it. I know it's probably like a different planet, obviously, but
well, we get another ice planet, right? This is a new ice planet. Am I correct on that? This isn't Ilum or Hoth, so there is an ice planet in this episode. So I wonder how they're going to, work that into canon in some way as well. So some stuff gets presented, and we see the return of someone who's now on their third episode as a recurring, possibly call them a recurring character. I personally like seeing this particular character back. So we'll see. And there are some Easter eggs, but there's also some groundwork laid for possible future episodes this season with some of the references that are made between certain people. But,
so, question: are you guys okay with this like slow pace? Yeah. Like, I really like chapter 9, I guess. With like the little bit that we got with Cobb Vanth, a little bit of story, like where he got the armor and stuff like that, but still no forward direction of like finding either Mandalorians or anything for the child. And again, like I will say, it's not a wheel spinning filler episode. I don't want to go too far with that, but we didn't get much plot progression, like overall plot progression.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Was the armor a little too like 18-year-old wearing a 16-year-old's armor kind of a look for you guys, or is that just to me how it was just kind of, it was almost a little teeny on him, like he was an adult putting on a kid's costume. That kind of bugged me in that part, but it's just to get nitpicky, and it kind of took his coolness away that he was like fat guy in a little coat, kind of the armor, but.
No, I enjoyed kind of this turn on this tiny adventure that didn't really add much to the story. I like diving into something like this, and I liked how you guys talked about the horror elements. I liked adding all of that in, like the creatures and everything. Thought it was really cool. It worked for me.
Well, I think that it does, Sabrina, add to the overall story, I think, at the end. Like the conversations that happen in the end between those certain people, I think we're going to see that bear fruit overall to his story. But I take your point that it's singularly an adventure on this planet, and it's fun to watch.
It's kind of fun. It's following the same kind of template it did in season 1.
Yeah.
Even in the second episode, if you think about the second episode of season 1, that's the egg with the Jawas.
Right.
So it had a similar kind of side adventure feel to it that, which builds character, which builds the relationships between the child and Mando.
Yeah.
And then we're introducing these little Easter eggs, and there's some really good stuff about the bigger, broader galaxy stuff in there that I really enjoyed. So it's freaking the child running around.
This is the show, isn't it, Riley? This is the show.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the show.
People accept it. Yeah.
It's the kind of the serial kind of, he'll have some he'll have some side adventures that are connected to the bigger part, and we'll get those little little tiny parts that will then lead to, like I said, season 1 is kind of following that template. We're going to get, I think, a bigger kind of, the Mandalorians, finding them is the through line of this season, I feel.
Yeah, absolutely, clearly. And you look at this thing, if you're kind of compare it, which a lot of people did to Lone Wolf and Cub, if you remember that series, there is 2 plots going through every episode. The overall arcing plot of him going after and finding the Yagyu clan who killed his wife, and then there's the other plot, which is every episode a separate plot or separate adventure he has to go on, and sometimes those plots cross over and sometimes they don't, depending on which issue or which episode you're watching. So the same thing here with The Mandalorian. So yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, all right. What
I do want to say, saying that they're on an ice planet and they're spiders, those aren't spoilers, guys. They're not spoilers. I'm sorry.
We did see the ice planet in the trailer, that's for sure.
We saw the ice planet in the trailer. We saw other things in the trailer we could talk about, but we're not.
True. Very good point.
I did not get to see it.
Okay.
I thought that daylight savings, that we'd all as a family be able to get up earlier, but no, everybody gets up right before they have to do their thing. My son's class, he's 5 minutes, he's on the Zoom. Daughter, 5 minutes on the Zoom. My wife's ready for work. I get up.
Goddard on the Zoom, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a tough one. That's the only thing that kind of bugs me because we can't watch it at midnight. But we also are all gotten pretty lazy during these times and don't get up at 6 like we used to.
Right. Well, let's move on to that Lego. Did you guys already talk about it? The Lego Holiday Special trailer?
A little bit about it, but if you want to put it in, go ahead.
Just real quick, just say that I really enjoyed it. And with all the madness that's going on in the world right now, that looks like it's going to be a fun, happy thing that you can enjoy with your family or friends. It's 45 minutes long. The jokes were great. And Lego just does a fantastic job always of walking the line between making fun of something in parody, but never insulting it, and always respecting the source material, especially with Star Wars. And I tell people all the time to go watch those old, there's a C-3PO things they did with Lego a couple of years ago. That series is very, very funny. So I like that the vibe is staying here, and they're kind of sticking it in the face of people with the world within worlds. Remember, everyone was afraid of them doing that in The Rise of Skywalker. Well, they're actually doing it in this episode. But I wonder, do you guys think we'll get a B. Arthur cameo? I know she's passed away, but will we see a Lego B. Arthur? Will we see any of those people from the 70s?
Will we see Lego VR porn watched by Chewbacca?
Chewbacca.
I think they got it. They're going to probably make fun of the old Hollywood holiday special for sure. I don't know about B. Arthur, but definitely the virtual reality Wookiee porn. That for sure, I think is going to make an appearance.
So I'm just curious to see if they play around with that stuff. But all right, anyway, that was my 2 cents I wanted to throw in.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks fun. It looks harmless.
It looks really fun. Yeah.
That's November 17th or 15th, I think, coming up real soon. All right, let's jump into this Johnny Depp story. Do you have that up, Goddard? Or do you want me to bring it up?
That's all Alex now.
Oh, Alex. I'm sorry. That's right. I apologize.
I'm just
You're right.
Face, a personality, a panelist. What a news.
Don't disrespect this man's promotion. John
You're right. I apologize. Well, I'm not here every day, so, I just showed up at the office.
God, did he put this on a typewriter? What the fuck is that?
Go ahead, Alex.
All right. So Warner Brothers asked Johnny Depp to resign from the role of Gellert Grindelwald, the titular crime boy in Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. He was cast a few weeks before the release of the first Fantastic Beasts movie in 2016, and spoilers, showed up as the true form of Colin Farrell's character. What a crime!
With ice spiders, yeah.
With ice spiders, yes.
On an ice planet.
Warner's had faced pressure for years to oust Depp, and after the recent UK court ruling against Depp in a libel case tied to his divorce from Amber Heard, they may have felt more inclined to ask him to resign. Fantastic Beasts 3 is currently in production. The role of Grindelwald will be recast and will release in summer 2022.
All right. Okay. So, what are y'all's reactions? What are y'all's reactions to this? In the end, Johnny Depp.
They should have done this earlier. I realize that this case is messy and terrible, and there's a lot of blame to be put around. But I think it would have been the easiest route just to be like, opening scene, they show the back of the head. Colin Farrell turns around and says, you know what? I like this form better. I like this face better. So I decided to keep it. That's literally it. You live in a magic world.
Yeah.
That is the only explanation you need. Game over. Colin Farrell is Gellert Grindelwald because he was. I liked him in the first Fantastic Beasts. I thought he was great.
I think the 4 things they need to do, and they already did one of them, was move Depp off of this thing. The next thing is move JK off of this thing and have her just be a producer so people don't see her visually as the writer or anything like that involved. And then move David Yates off of this thing, because enough with David Yates directing these Harry Potter movies or Harry Potter related movies. And then the 4th thing is finding who you're going to replace. Leaning into the
4th thing is trash the movie.
leading into the homosexual aspect of this relationship with Dumbledore and Grindelwald. It was from J.K. Rowling's mouth that we heard that this was a homosexual relationship in the past. WB has danced around it without fully dialing in, and I think now's the time to fully dial in, recast, maybe even bring back Colin Farrell, as Ben mentioned how great he was in that, and see if that's the game you want to play. But I think that's certainly possible. Remember, Grindelwald in the books changes his face a number of times, so you don't have to necessarily keep the same person. You can move around. So, but I think you have to lean in to this storyline once and for all, and stop being afraid of it.
I was just thinking, so Colin Farrell and Johnny Depp both played the replacements for Heath Ledger in Imaginarium with Dr. Parnassus.
Oh, yeah.
The third replacement was Jude Law. So what if Jude Law plays Grindelwald and Dumbledore? There you go. There it is. That's the solution.
Well, that's what I don't
You don't
get,
have to hire another actor. I mean, it's money saving.
Double impact. Yeah.
Like J.K. Rowling loves to insert herself into the conversation about like, hey, Dumbledore was gay, by the way. Like, nothing in the books about it, but just letting you guys know Dumbledore's gay. And then they go out of their way, like, because that's the reason Dumbledore doesn't fight Grindelwald at the very beginning, because he's in love with him. I love that. That's great. Mm-hmm. But in the movie, they're like, oh, it's because he's got this little amulet that they can't fight each other that they agreed upon. It's like, oh, so you're writing around your own revisionist history? Right. Like, come on. Like, either do it or don't. You can't, like, they're playing both sides of the fence, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
I didn't like either of the films, and I'm just not really, I'm super disinterested in everything that they're doing in the future. If it comes out and ends up being something awesome, that's great. I would definitely go check it out. But as of right now, all the news around it, it's just not really exciting to me.
Could this be an opportunity to cast a person of color as well? Is that possible to kind of like shake things up a little bit? There's plenty of, if you want to go British, there are plenty of British actors of color who could slide into this position, or American actors of color putting on a British accent. There's ways to explore this. I mean, Depp's American, so and I know Colin's Irish, but Depp's American, so there's avenues I think to explore.
Give me Yaya.
Oh, that's a great suggestion, bro.
Yeah, but then you'd be like, okay, there's no way Jude Law is beating Yahya Abdul-Mateen in anything. I'm sorry, Grindelwald's taking over the world if it's Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
I'd love an interracial homosexual relationship. They'd be like, you know what? We're really dialing in. Suck it. Yeah, I'm down with that.
I'm kind of with Sabrina on that. Like, I thought the first one was like Jacob Kowalski was the best part about it, and then they completely like ruined his character in the second. I don't know what they did in the second one. Like that movie is so strangely terrible that it's almost like you want to go back and watch it just to dissect the choices that they made and be like, what happened? Yeah. Like, who was in control here on set, and how did you do this? Yeah. Because you had bits and pieces in the first one. Like, I love the part where the ending where, you know, he's got his memory wiped, but he's baking all the animals. He's like, I have these in my mind. And Queenie walks into the store and you're like, that's a good ending. That's a Bohemian Rhapsody ending. Not a great movie, but a great ending. But other than that, it's.
But what they did with Queenie sucked too, right?
Yeah, like
turning her into some kind of slavish, devoted person to Grindelwald is like, why? She would never do that. Why would she do that? It makes no sense. And you undercut her strength as a woman by making her character do that. It's so stupid. Reilly, what do you think about this move, man?
I don't. I mean, you're talking about this movie, and I'm not even remembering this movie. So
lucky you.
Yeah. So it's kind of, it goes to the bigger
for
point.
You.
It's like, I understand it's a big divisive thing and a horrible thing going on with Johnny Depp. But to your point, okay, it's magic. It's a world of magic. You could put another actor in there and, you know, stop using your magic, Grindelwald, whatever it is, you know, like show us your true form and cast that actor that then can do something fun. That's a story element that could go forward. Otherwise, these movies haven't done it for me. I'm wondering if they just take a giant step back, wait. But I know they're in the middle of filming. It's money.
Yeah.
They're going to do this thing, whether you like it or not. I'm not interested in seeing it, really.
That's the next question I had. It's a good question, Ben. Yeah. Do they take out Ezra Miller? Because, I mean, if you're going to have an issue with Johnny Depp, there's actual video of Ezra Miller grabbing a young woman by her throat and slamming her down before it goes black. And they haven't said anything, either Warner Brothers or DC, about Ezra Miller and that whole situation at all. So don't come off shoving Johnny Depp off the boat if you're not going to also follow through with Ezra Miller, or at least explain that, because there's an inconsistency.
That's the thing, explain it. Like, come out and talk, like, be like, hey guys, it was a joke, but or we've settled it out of court, or like something. Like, just the fact that they're like ignoring it, like, everyone can say, oh guys, it's obviously fake, they were obviously laughing about it. Okay, then say that. That's all they have to say. Then that's the easiest explanation ever. It depends on if you want to believe it or not, but at least, like, you have to address it eventually.
Yeah. RB, what do you think
about the
all of this, the Johnny Depp and the Ezra Miller stuff?
Well, I'm not as familiar with the whole Johnny Depp situation with Amber Heard and whatnot. Like, I'm familiar with the court case a little bit, but honestly, I just try and stay away from a lot of that stuff. So I didn't know how big this thing was becoming. And I've even heard, I've heard people who are even like the starchist, like feminist people, even say, nice things about Johnny Depp, like, and pertains to this case. So sometimes it's just a little confusing as to exactly what's going on. But since the court deemed it one way, it kind of makes it kind of hard to get away from that. So I understand Warner Brothers' decision. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, I understand just completely getting away from it. And I think they should do that with more things. I think, if they're going to take a hard look at this, I agree. Take a hard look at Ezra Miller. Take a hard look at Joss Whedon and accusations that Ray Fisher's been making. Because now they're saying they're throwing out investigators, replacing new investigators, like other third-party people. Like, it's becoming a really, really hectic thing that, frankly, who's going to hold the studio accountable beyond the talent, beyond the people in front of the camera. So I salute Ray Fisher for doing that. But look at the difference when somebody tries to take a stand versus when somebody's actually, when actually somebody is on video chokeslamming somebody, you know what I mean? Like Ezra Miller. So I just think, it's just another day in America. You know what I mean? We're never gonna see fair justice across the board. But this wasn't an example, I think, of fair justice because, the court ruled a certain way for Johnny Depp. So if the court's ruling it that way, I mean, it went through the proper channels. So he says he's going to fight it. We'll see how that. But I'm sure WB just didn't want to be involved in it anymore with him. What's your feeling, Sabrina, on the Ezra Miller thing?
I don't understand how he has not been held accountable in some way to say something in any way. It just is the weirdest thing because if it is something that's not, if it's not a bad situation, go out and say that. If it is, then do some investigating, and he should not be a part of something like this. Right. He just shouldn't be allowed to just like walk by and just do what he did on video, have it go viral on Twitter. Nobody forgot. I still see it pop up all the time. It's just been unaddressed for so long, and it's the weirdest situation because it's like, how do we feel about that? Because clearly it's not a big deal because nobody's saying anything, but what if it is, and then that's why they're skating around it? It's something so confusing. And
Ezra Miller's a good actor, but he ain't fucking irreplaceable, for fuck's sake. I can name 5 people that could take his spot right now. Chalamet, Nat Wolff, there's a bunch, Alex Wolff even, there's a bunch of people who could take his spot. Sheridan, you're a dad here. You have young girls who are coming into, like, understanding this kind of stuff. Do you worry that could this affect you bringing them to certain movies or introducing them to certain content if they have these allegations around these actors?
Yeah, my son does have longer hair, but he is a boy. But I do have a girl. No, he did. Somebody did. My niece called him Lydia on a Zoom meeting. That was fun for him. I'm with everybody else on this. I mean, it's just why have they been quiet so long about this? This is so you got to jump on this stuff. And I know sometimes people come out with stuff a little too fast, and then then they're backtracking after that. But I mean, to just try to make this just disappear. That's no good at all. There's something needs to happen, and I don't know if this point, whatever they say, anybody's gonna believe. I don't know what happened, and nobody does. So thanks for putting us in the dark. And yeah, I think if anybody did anything shitty, I'd cancel the hell out of them. I mean, I don't like people screaming about cancel culture and all this, whatever. But I mean, it's time for us to stop, letting shitty things happen to people, and have them be held accountable. Yeah, oh boy, another social justice warrior.
I wonder if you recast the whole way, Goddard. What do you think? Like, do you take out everybody? Because I mean, Eddie Redmayne, yes, he's got an Oscar, but he's kind of boring in this role.
All right, now that's
cancel them when they're boring too.
Catherine Waterston.
Fuck you, Eddie Redmayne.
What did I say that? I didn't say that. I just said he's boring in the role.
He's
Catherine
really
Waterston
uninteresting as Newt.
Yeah, Catherine Waterston as well. Their relationship is boring. I'm not casting aspersions on them as actors overall, but I think they're boring. And I think you had it right. Kowalski and is it Goldie? That was the relationship to watch.
That was the heart of the movie, and then they didn't do anything with it. And that's the thing is that like this movie had a $200 million budget and made $650 million.
Yeah.
Like, so that's just production budget. That's not advertising.
Right.
Yeah,
so it didn't
profitable.
It didn't kill it like the first one did, or like Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2 did. So I think they need to just like take a big old T over there and like like redo some stuff, because even when PS5 did their expo, a Harry Potter game was coming out, and it was an open world, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, you get to fly on broomsticks and go see Fantastic Beasts and learn spells and go to Hogwarts, and everyone's like, nah, fuck that, I'm not supporting J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, and that was like a big thing too. So I do think that with Johnny Depp gone, I think that's just like the easy PR move, because that case has been so public with literally everything.
Yeah.
But with Ezra Miller still attached, with J.K. Rowling still attached, like I don't think this movie, I think it'll do well. Harry Potter's always going to sell.
Yeah.
People are always going to go to Universal Studios and, buy broomsticks and robes and stuff like that. But I don't think it's going to it's not going to be an Endgame. It's not going to be even an Infinity War. It's not going to kill $1 billion or anything like that.
I mean, that's what I mean. If you ask me personally, this is one of those examples where I say put it to HBO Max, put it on streaming, finish this franchise out. Fantastic Beasts 3, 4, 5. They want to make 5 of them, right? Put the rest of them on HBO Max as its own trilogy, recast, and just have it just be a hard reset of the franchise or whatever they want to do. And then put Cursed Child on there too. People love that play. It got a bunch of Tony nominations. That was sell big on HBO Max, same way that Hamilton did for Disney Plus. There's ways, and like you said, Ben Goddard, the video game, there's ways that they can expand outside of the movies and kind of removes themselves away from J.K. Rowling, because J.K. Rowling didn't write Cursed Child. She doesn't have to be involved in the Fantastic Beasts trilogy that comes to HBO Max. And she doesn't have to be involved in the video game side of it either. Like, they could find mad other ways to continue the Harry Potter legacy, and ways that are probably way more impactful during this COVID time than movies would be anyway. So,
well, it all depends on her, man. I mean, having worked at the park, I know she is hands-on everything involved with this product. They made us stop, I think, a quarter of the way or half the way through the construction of the park. They're at Universal Studios in California, because she didn't like some of the materials they were using to build the rides and build the land, because the people building it were trying to kind of take the cheaper route, and she made them tear it all the fuck down and start all over again with higher end material, and got it through the people that she did in Orlando. Did it with Orlando. They would transport all that stuff over and built the park from scratch all over again, because she didn't appreciate the material when she inspected it. So you'd be hard pressed to keep her out of this, but maybe she'll figure out that it's bad PR for her overall, and she'll willfully step away like Johnny Depp did when he was approached by WB, and allow WB to make. She'll still pocket her money. She just doesn't have to be the face of it. Yeah. So. You
heard her here first. J.K. Rowling's got handsy with Rocha at Universal Studios.
I wasn't.
No, that's what you were saying, right? That she was little. I'm sorry, I could buck out for a minute.
Tweet.
Oh, Rocha. Oh, you want to come in the back and be a little transphobic with me? Yeah.
What is happening? Why are you touching my shoulders?
I'd love to see your Fantastic Beast.
Is that Is that a wand in your pocket? All right. Anyway, that's our conversation
Guardian
on this.
Leviosa. My
Leviosa. All right. Anyway, that's our discussion. Let us know what you think about all this in the comments section, and we appreciate your thoughts always. And thanks for subscribing here to the Schmodown Entertainment Network. And give this, if they're going to cut this part out, give it a like and give it some love as well, and share it with people. Brett, what have we got to say here, man?
Well, I'm always wondering why I don't eat a bigger breakfast, and especially then having to talk about Postmates when my stomach is grumbling because we can't eat during the show. So I'm thinking about lunch right now, and I have been since we've started. And it's just sometimes I just can't. I get done and I don't want to whip something up or make anything, and that's where Postmates comes in. You can get food delivered to your house without even opening your front door. With the current state of the world, Postmates created no contact deliveries. So when you order from local restaurants, everything just gets left on your doorstep, and an app lets you know when it's been delivered. Postmates also offers pickup option, which I use to go. I got said for. They got a local Thai place down there that I take a little walk to. It's my only exercise I get, so I kind of make that excuse for getting some pickup from that Thai place to exercise, if you will. But I also want to support these local restaurants. And Postmates isn't just about burgers and sushi. You can get anything from toilet paper to phone chargers from stores like Walgreens and 7-Eleven. And a Postmate will drop it right outside your front door. You can get it downloaded on iOS and Android. Find your favorites and get anything you want delivered within the hour. I love this. Okay, so for a limited time, Postmates is giving the listeners $5 off your first 5 orders for the first 7 days. To save $5 on your first 5 deliveries, download the app and use code SENLive. What's that again, Brett? I will tell you. That's code SENLive for $5 off your first 5 orders when you download the Postmates app and sign up online. Anything you need, anytime you need it. Postmate it.
Well said, Brett. All right, what are we getting to next?
That's all the.
That's all we got
stories today.
Well, fuck it. Let's get into some street level super chats.
We added that Johnny Depp story.
Yeah. I mean, we had this $2,000 donation, and he's been asking for impressions all throughout the show.
All right.
He didn't specify what, but I feel like if you have any to throw out, then I guess we should.
I got closer. I was texting with my wife and daughter. I feel like I got to figure out a time to get my daughter out of the other room if I'm going to be singing 9 Inch Nails Closer as John Voight. But
that's fair. That's fair.
Maybe I'll go check on that situation physically right now because it's tough to text. So you guys just carry on without me if you can.
Can he sing Whisper It?
I want to fuck you like an animal.
I think you can do it that way.
I don't know, but I will start the impression. At least get something going. I believe that the ice planet from last night would be a nice vacation spot compared to Soviet Russia. Like we also have the same animals that they have, but you don't hear me complaining about it at all. It's lovely. I love it.
I mean, what are they doing in Russia? I mean, Luke Skywalker. I'm Luke Skywalker, by the way. On Tatooine, we don't have all these different countries and divisions and election affairs. Who's my father?
Who's my father?
Nah, baby, I'm not vacationing there. I'm taking my ass to Fiji. Let's go. I need that warmth. I need that sun. I'm not going on that ice planet. Plus, I'm afraid of spiders.
Oh, fair point. This Jennifer Lopez Kardashian going to vacation over there in Fiji without caring about masks or caring about tests. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm staying in my country, Ireland. I love my country. It's green. There's no spiders here. It's a great country, James Labarre. You should come visit. We'll have a pint. We'll have a pint in the smack-a-doodle. I'll tell you that.
Think about we should stay in. That's the vacation. Ooh, ice planets. Bad, strong with the dark side.
Sorry, Rocha, I was trying to find your music.
It's all right. It's all right. That's all I was saying. To come to Ireland, you visit a castle or two.
Yeah, it's green. I like green.
Very green. Stay out of the troubles.
Very green in Ireland.
Green like Yoda. Baby fucking Yoda. All right, what have you got, Brett?
I'm a baby.
I don't know what's going on right now. What are we doing? Oh no,
I have no idea. I'm just
at
talking
11:20
into a mic.
she's in art right now. Wearing my Flirt and Files T-shirt. Talk about oversized T-shirt. So at around 11:20ish, I told her she has to go to the living room so Daddy can be inappropriate.
Nice.
No,
Alex,
I told her
put down those
singing
chips.
Something inappropriate. Oh,
Sorry.
Alex. So
We
what
just
else did
finished.
do?
Postmate chips.
Order some Postmates, Alex.
Yeah.
That's $2,000, man. You gotta
Well,
live up to
yeah,
it.
it's true. It's true. Well, fuck it. Let's get into some Streamlabs and super chats early then. Oh no, what do you got? You got something?
Is that upsetting to you, Alex? Because I know that you really hated that nickname. Do you think that is a?
It was more of a like a branding thing. I don't know. Like I wanted to establish myself as Marzoña, and then with people calling me Chips, it's like I'd rather not have it be that way.
Doesn't work.
Exactly.
Ben, you know about
I think,
this.
I'm with you.
I do.
I think whenever you call me Chips, you have to play my album. How about that?
Yes.
That's fair.
Or
I
at
think that's
least
fair.
tweet about my music.
Oh.
How about that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Here's another thing. Listen here, you cheapskates. It's 11 a.m. in the morning, and I know James did all the heavy work with the 2000. It doesn't mean you all get to sit back and pocket your money. Keep sending in your Streamlabs and Super Chats. Schmobots here. Keep supporting us. Coming back every day to do this humor for you. Come on now. Give some love. Give us some love. All right.
Okay, man.
Move on to our next thing.
Because that's the man. He's one of those dudes on the He's one of the, He's one of
buy
those
one
dudes who
bag?
can have like the whole block to himself and still be shaking down guys for money. Like,
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. James, come over to Outlaw Nation. I'll take your 2,000. Anyway, all right. What's the what do we got? Let's get into some Streamlabs Super Chats. Bang, since we've got no news stories. So Alex, take us away.
All right. From Streamlabs, Obese Turtle 2020 says, "Everyone stop clowning me."
Oh.
No, they got that himself.
That's a little Anderson Cooper reference. How come gay guys get to body shame and it's okay? I think that's unfair. It's
They've
unfair.
dealt with enough. They can make fun of you guys now.
Okay. All right, fine. Well, don't put me in the category with that thing. That orange Cheeto. That orange Muppet.
We're talking
Anyway.
about the straight man.
Yeah, that's true. This week.
Say
on the straight
anything we
man.
want about the straight man.
the end of our era.
No, I'm person of color. Don't come at me, man. This week on the straight man. All right, next.
All right. Cinema Gorilla just says, Brett 4836.
Oh.
The infamous time
prophecy.
code.
That's the time.
The prophecy.
That's it.
Biblical.
Hey,
Sheridan 4836.
I told my wife about it, and she was like, "Okay."
Not impressed, Brett. Didn't do it for her.
Really didn't.
She's like, great. Go take out the garbage.
Yeah.
It didn't tickle or pickle?
Yeah. She's no.
Hello.
She's like, listen, straight white guy. I told you, anytime we're watching anything that I always get the see, men of power, see. I'm like, honey, you know it. It's not you. I'm just saying, see.
Same.
It didn't have the same effect as Vikings, did it, Brett?
No. Yeah, we
Don't try watching Hustlers with like a house full of women, because there's no way. It's not. It's just, no matter how much drugs go in them drinks, no matter what you see, they'll still be like, "Yo, these dudes ain't nothing. These dudes is trash."
They drink in your face. You don't even have to do shit. I'm gonna still be mad at you.
Oh, it does the same thing, man. We're watching a show. She'll look up from when something happens. She'll look up from her Android and say the same thing. You see what I'm saying? That's what you deal with as a man. When you date a strong woman, you got to take that. It's part of it.
I'm blessed by it. I mean, she's taught me a lot. I was a dummy. She keeps me in line, and I see where she's coming from. She was a young beautiful girl who was. That's all
Cody
she was ever
Ann
told. That
donated
she was pretty.
$20.
That's all.
Thank you,
yeah.
Cody.
Getting the shakedown from John Rocha. Here's your money, man. Don't shoot,
right.
I kid. Of course, happy Friday, you beautiful
Yeah.
people. Hi, Brett.
Hello. And let me
Roga's like
finish-
Debo rolling up to Ice Cube. What you got on my lunch, dog? What you got on my drink?
Bitch, you better have my money.
Grab the necklace right off their neck.
Grandmama gave me this chain. Grandmama gave me this chain.
It's my chain now.
My chain.
And just to finish that clip out, she was beautiful, but she's also extremely intelligent, is what I'm
Right.
trying to say.
Yeah.
And
A lethal combo.
Sorry,
done,
Brett. Look,
that part wasn't pushed.
The editor can't put that last part in there.
Yes,
like,
Yeah.
codes.
Moved on.
Like,
My wife's
can't
pretty.
do all that.
You've objectified your wife. It's game over, bro.
Yeah. No.
She's
Keep
also
sending in your money,
intelligent, so it's okay.
motherfuckers.
Christian's
right.
gonna be like, "Hey, today James Lavario sent us $2,000." We're gonna be like, "James Lavario sent me $2,000."
Where's Winston chiming in? Oh, I was drinking shots on the side. That's where he
Yeah,
sent the
right.
money in. Sent me 2,000.
Rocha at Christian's door. James Zavari sent me.
Say you, me. 10 minutes into the show. 10. What you doing, old man? All right.
Only on Rocha days too. Only on Rocha days we get.
That's very true.
That's true. I'm crazy like that. I wish I could scare him that way on the Outlaw Nation. Anyway, all right, Marzoña, what's our next thing?
All right, got some mild spoilers for the Mando episode from Chris Jones. Mando himself used the phrase, "May the Force be with you" this week, which puzzles me. He's heard of the Force, but hasn't heard of the Jedi. Anyone else find these little inconsistencies a little jarring? The show is still a lot of fun, though.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Actually, well, I took it like this. It was the calling card for the Rebel Alliance. That's what they used. May the Force be with you. I think it traveled through the galaxy as a kind of a rousing call, and that's what he said it almost like to get the. Oh shoot! Spoilers. He said it in a way to just kind of. Fucking people were upset about ice spiders, so I don't know what to do.
I know. It's tough, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, he said it.
Are you doing a
Yeah.
character, Sabrina, or are those real glasses? Are you doing a character? Okay, I didn't know. All right, let's move on.
But we're doing like that. Actually, I mean, if you do your research, you could see that's false. It still works in this sense. It's canon. Know what I mean?
Oh Lord!
If you watch Sabak the Block, maybe you could get more educated about Star Wars, and then you
yes.
would know this yourself.
It's there. So back to black. Yeah.
Oh, he's it. There he is.
If you really want to get some real Star Wars
I'm
education,
the only person with like glasses right now.
I know. Yeah. Hey, who was that the other day that somebody had that on the show too?
It was Roxy. She
Roxy.
was
John
without
donated
glasses.
$20.
Thank you, John.
Hey crew, I got a fun question for y'all. If you could
Okay.
vacation anywhere in the Star Wars universe, where would you go and what would you do? Maybe watch a pod race or take some deaths to Kessin Coruscant. Much love from Australia.
Yes, sticks and Coruscant. Damn.
I would vacation in Scarif after Rogue One. After Rogue One, because that's a beautiful looking planet. So I'd be all
Wait,
about a tropical
like
resort.
the nuclear fallout that will.
Oh, I
destroy
forgot
the entire
about that.
planet? Like,
All right, then
just
I
because they didn't actually destroy the planet, that planet. Same with the one with the Jedi Temple on it. Both planets are done.
All right, Goddard.
They're done.
Well, actually, no. All right, yeah, fine. You win.
John, when the atmosphere gets blocked out by the sun because all the dust is settling. Like,
It's a fair point.
We know if you're a real fan of Star Wars canon, you know the ideal vacation spot is really a small planet called Harloff Minor.
Canon. Canon.
I mean, Camino could be interesting. I like Camino. People don't talk about Camino enough.
you really want to go to Seattle of Star Wars?
I love the rain. I hate the sun. Being on the West Coast is tough for me because I hate the sun. I love the rain. I love overcast days.
I think
So-
I'd go to Naboo. Naboo seems real nice.
Naboo, bitch. Yeah.
Can we assume that the Republic took
Trump
over after Return of the
donated
Jedi?
$20.
Oh no!
Oh no.
So you can't count the votes. That's illegal. Boo.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. Drag me out. Rocha, help me. This election is being stolen from me by fake voters.
You're right.
Mail-in doesn't count. They are going to delete my Twitter. What?
Doesn't.
What?
Yikes.
Russian Ben WTF. What?
Right.
I tried. I tried. I tried.
I love how it's trying to say. What? You do.
I want to hang out with Maz Kanata at her cantina.
It's a
good cantina.
spring. It's like spring break over there.
This is
I
all
tried it too.
It's all gibberish. You guys are all speaking gibberish right now. I don't know these names.
Vacation. It's just planets in Star Wars.
Just pick a planet.
Well, the one that got
Profit 13 donated $55.
Oh, yeah.
Convinced by Winston Marshall to donate, and only Winston Marshall. Even in spirit, he motivates us to donate.
He does.
What a great man. Hashtag payday 55.
That's right, baby. Payday.
Payday.
Make it
Payday.
right.
Yeah, thank you so much, Winston. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Winston.
Thank you, Winston,
Thank
for
you,
making
Winston.
that 2,000 for us today too.
Fix
Yeah.
that drip. Yeah. Thanks for the 2,000, Winston.
Man, dang, Rocha, get back in the Trump, man. It was getting good.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, Maz
Vacation in Star
Kanata.
Wars.
Maz Kanata Epstein. Yeah, I remember her visiting her place. She was.
Yikes.
She catered to everything I wanted. She was amazing. But she's got those big eyes. They're really weird to look at. Those big eyes.
Same skin tone.
Sometimes. Melania doesn't like her. Yeah, I mean, I was ahead on Tuesday. What's the problem? What's Wednesday and Thursday? Why are we still counting? I won. The election was on Tuesday. Tuesday finished, and I was in the lead. So what's the problem? What's the issue? Yes, I know I tried to stop them from counting ahead of time in all those states, but oops. Sorry, your vote doesn't count. I'm the president. I claim it. I hereby claim it.
It's canon.
It's canon.
It's canon.
It's canon.
That's canon now.
You fucking clown. Anyway, all right. Thanks so much.
I'm going to Coruscant because the thing is that the whole planet is a city. So think of all the bars that are there that you could hit up.
That's what I'm thinking too, Marzoña.
I'm
I
going
just
with
feel like
Alex.
in all these places, you need to be like super rich to actually enjoy them. Because like Coruscant, there's like full like underground cities where people have legit never seen the sun because they can't afford to see the sun. They're born underground and they never get out of it.
Yeah, we're not going there though.
Yes,
We
you
can
gotta
just
get that
avoid
money
those.
up.
Yeah.
And we'll all go.
Yeah.
Once
Pull
one
yourself
out the hood,
up by
we
your
all out the hood.
bootstraps.
No. Once one out the hood, we all out the hood. I got you guys. We're on our way over there.
I know I'm making like $30K a year, but I'm really scared of Biden's tax plans. It's gonna tax $400K. So I don't know.
You will.
I'm gonna vote for Palpatine.
You can come out of the hood. Just leave the hoodie. Don't wear the hoodie. Just don't wear the hoodie. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Alex Marzoña. The planet is a city. Very brilliant. I could just ramble for 2 hours like that.
Yeah,
That's
wait,
terrible.
listen, you got to get it in now because we're in our last days of the Trump era.
That's true.
So you
Oh,
gotta get it in
jeez.
now.
You know he's going to drag this thing out till January. They're going to have to drag him like this out of the White House. They're going to drag him by his heels, man.
I'm ready for
No.
it.
Just sit there like a
Crazy.
child, just like feet planted in the ground.
Yeah.
No.
No.
See the video that's going on there? He's on the bouncy ball. With all the kids. That's great.
He's building up that shit around the White House, too. Who
I
knows?
do have a
Anyway.
little bit of a surprising article over here on Deadline's reporting no matter what happens across the rest of this season, a Boba Fett TV series may not only be in the works, but could be coming sooner than you think. It might be shooting as early as next week.
Wait, what?
Trade claims there's confusion over shooting dates on the third season of Mandalorian due to the level of secrecy in the Lucasfilm camp. One explanation is another Mandalorian-related project, like a possible Boba Fett miniseries, is coming first with a late November-December start date, while the third Mandalorian is beginning to film next year.
Okay. Yeah. I was starting to hear rumblings that there was a spinoff.
A Boba spinoff?
Boba Fett, yeah.
Like a current one or like a prequel?
Yeah, no, I saw a couple of reports just yesterday that said that there was rumors, and probably Deadline sussed it out, and it could be Boba Fett, but they're saying that there was rumors of a spinoff. I was wondering if we were going to set up Rebels with like Ahsoka and Rex and some of the Sabine and Ezra, some of the things that everybody's been talking, but I don't know. Boba Fett makes a lot of sense.
Brett, I want to hear specifically from you. And, tell us everything that's going to happen.
I just want to see a little baby Boba Fett. No, I don't know.
It shall be done.
And there will be baby Boba.
And there will be baby.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything right
so
now.
is it I'm like Christian, I'm still not 100% convinced that it's Boba, but okay.
I didn't even get
not 100% really.
No,
that's Boba Fett.
In the first episode, you're saying, and
oh yeah, 100%.
No one in my family caught that, and I said, they say that it is, and we didn't catch that was.
He's 41 in the timeline, and tomorrow looks 60. So I don't know how they're gonna. And don't give me that Sarlacc pit stomach acid bullshit. If he's wearing the Mandalorian armor, then he wouldn't be exposed to the stomach pit.
That
acid
armor
bullshit.
was found outside the Sarlacc pit.
Right. So what happened? Did the Krayt Dragon eat him? What happened? Oh, eat the Sarlacc.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it checks out 100% that it would get a little bit of battle scarring from it. Yeah.
Okay.
65, looking 65 when you're 40 after being in a Sarlacc pit. That checks out.
Yeah. That's the Jeff Snyder disease, I think.
Yeah.
So.
What would Reilly? I'll ask Reilly. What would a Boba Fett series?
Top rope! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! That was an RKO right there. Oh my gosh.
Would a Boba Fett series be interesting to you? Is this something or are there characters that you'd like to see more? Because I know when I first said Baby Yoda, you said, screw it. But you were talking about the Yoda. You did not want to see a Yoda side story.
No, and I like what they're doing with Mandalorian with the child because it's not about Baby Yoda. It's not about the child. It's about their relationship. He acts as a MacGuffin throughout this thing. It's like save the child and bring him to whoever, and that we're exploring the characters around that. So it depends on what Boba Fett will do. If we're gonna be like, if we get some good Boba Fett action, what's the identity, the Mandalorian culture, all that kind of stuff, and it is able to feed a story on the side with Boba Fett, I'm all for it. If it's worth it.
Yeah.
Right. I hesitate because Tamara Morrison is not really someone who has led many projects and been successful in the United States. So I wonder, and I know he's, of course, the Star Wars fans
love
love
Fett
him.
on that thing, and everybody's going to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he wears the armor, you mean?
Even with that, he doesn't have the armor right now. I think the character is also, you just put above Boba Fett, you put Star Wars, and then everybody just goes.
Yeah,
well, that was the original plan, right? A Boba Fett movie with James Mangold. Was that what was going on?
That was.
Yeah. And we don't know. That could be just like the Obi-Wan series that they cut up into a series, because you'd have to address the Sarlacc no matter what. They just did.
Yeah.
So what if Mangold comes in and does the series?
Then I'm in. If Mangold
that's what we're like, the possibilities here. If you think about all the news that was breaking beforehand, it makes sense. Boba Fett, that's Boba Fett. There was a movie that he was going to do at one point. Mangold was going to do it. Now he's in it. Mangold is doing Indiana Jones. He's already within the Disney empire here, so he could probably step right over like Favreau's doing. I think it makes a lot of sense. It's really cool too.
Okay.
Yeah, it always depends on the writer and director, like what they can do with the material. But I am a little bit worried about oversaturation. They kind of did it with the movies. They got Cassian Andor, they got Obi-Wan, they've got Mandalorian, and now they're doing a Boba Fett series. Like, I know that Star Wars is their big spender along with Marvel. But are you guys worried about a little oversaturation, especially with Boba Fett and Mandalorian? It's I want to explore more of this galaxy, but I feel like they always stay in this little niche, and I want to. It's a galaxy. Let's do more.
This feels a little oversaturation. Yeah, I agree with you. Like a little Kathleen Kennedy trying to go back to the well again, one too many times with some of the fan service. So I don't know. But a miniseries would be fun, just not right now.
Yeah, we're gonna get. It's gonna be a lot. We're gonna have WandaVision, then Captain America, Winter Soldier. Then we're gonna have Obi-Wan. There's gonna be staggered, but which Hawkeye, right?
Yeah,
We're
Loki.
gonna get a lot of Marvel. We started Disney Plus with Mandalorian, and now we're catching up with all the content.
Yeah.
So I think it's up to the fans, and if you're gonna keep clicking, I know I am. If you put a Boba Fett, an Obi-Wan, a Mandalorian season 3, an Ahsoka, and an Ezra or Rebels thing, I'm watching all fucking one of them, every single one of them, because that's just who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried about like me consuming the content. Like if I'm gonna have the time to be able to watch all of this stuff with everything else that I see, like all the movies that are released and things like that. And I feel like it's very kind of rushed. Like I feel like if they take their time with this and maybe wait till like season, like in between, I don't know, maybe after season 3 of The Mandalorian, just give us a little bit of time to breathe. I feel like we don't have really breathing room within this release schedule, especially when we're talking about the MCU releases.
Yeah. I think like we probably would have gotten it, you know, because there was going to be a big blank period, and that's why they were trying to rush these productions, because they kind of realized like, okay, we've got Mandalorian, we've got Clone Wars, and then we have nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they put out, you know, some original stuff, some documentaries, and you know, the Mandalorian documentary was great, but I do feel like in the next few years, like we are going to be stacked. Like there's, I mean, HBO does that too. Like Watchmen ended, and then Lovecraft County started.
Yeah.
And then Succession is starting. So they've always got their schedule, their Sunday night schedule going. Like, why should Disney Plus be any different? Like if they're gonna do the weekly things, then they're gonna have their stuff planned out like to a T. Like one Sunday ended it, you know, 2 Sundays later we got the next one.
Yeah, but with HBO, I feel like it's every single time it's refreshing and it's something new and different. With this one, I just hope it doesn't feel redundant. I hope they're able to add something to make everything exciting, you know?
See, that's what I'm worried about with Star Wars, because Star Wars, it seems to have that redundancy because people want something new, but when you give them something new, they're not a huge fan of it. Because they want to see X-Wings, you know, and AT-ATs and lightsabers. But like with MCU, at least, like, okay, we've got Winter Soldier and Falcon. Okay, cool. We're gonna have like this spy Loki thriller. Okay, we're gonna have a Loki series. It's gonna be fantastical and crazy. Oh, we're gonna have this WandaVision. Okay, it's gonna be a sitcom with dimensions. So like you get like the difference in those. But with Star Wars, you do run the risk of like really oversaturating and running out of like favor quicker.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now I'm just imagining like the Star Wars versions of these HBO shows, like Star Wars Perry Mason. We Are Who We Are. Like, how incredible would that be? It's like coming of age Star Wars movie.
You're gonna play in those genres when you keep doing this kind of long form storytelling. I mean, we were talking about some horror elements in this past one.
Yeah.
So you that's what's exciting, which I think you can do with these streaming series.
Well, Rebels had the Jedi Academy episodes with you know Dante Bosco voicing that character. I would love to see a Jedi Academy series. That's how you go for the younger.
I would love that.
Fans, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right? Like that's a great way to appeal to young fans.
Where do you set it? Though?
Huh?
What's that, Alex?
Oh, I'm not looking forward to that series finale though.
Oh, right. That's that's where where do you set it? Exactly true. Where do you set it? Do you set it even I'm not looking to that series finale if they set it in the Luke Skywalker era.
Yeah.
Well, Jedi Academies don't last long in the Star Wars universe.
True. Alex, people want to see Titanic, so you know it's okay. People will go in and see knowing people are going to die.
Wait, no spoilers, jeez.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The ice spiders that sank Titanic. Anyway, all right. What's next? Ice spiders, iceberg.
It works. Totally works.
Tracks.
It tracks.
All right, what do we go to next, Ben?
All right.
Oh, I mean, sorry, Alex. Sorry. God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Ben told that last news story. Like, I'm getting my job taken back already. Mr. Anus says, with that opening schmobot, everyone's singing a song tonight, right? Is that a thing?
Oh.
Just think.
I don't know how you do it.
We got to space it out.
Sing?
Like, too much karaoke.
It's like too much
We're
boba.
not Disney Plus over here. Like,
we should do all of our songs at the same time.
Same time.
All over
Same
each
time,
other.
Yeah, that's good.
Joel from Queens says, girl, get your license. James just donated 2 G's, LMAO.
2 G's.
Nah, I'm gonna just get myself a chauffeur, okay?
Ultimate Fights says, round 3, who would win in a fight, a strap-on or a hot dog?
Strap-on.
Strap.
Fowler.
Yeah, I have to say strap because the strap would just pulverize it into meat.
Yeah.
That came out wrong, I think.
That's what they usually do.
Strap on.
Yeah.
No, John. Continue.
I don't think a dog would keep
so bad. Yeah, so bad.
I think a dog would keep sliding off from its grease off the thing. Couldn't do anything
Also,
on
the
the
thing
strap
is,
on.
you can't destroy a strap. Like a hot dog, you could just break in half with your hands. That strap, you really got to put it through
Easy,
hell to
girl.
destroy it. It is resilient.
She knows some first-hand experience.
Yeah, don't be snapping no hot dogs on here. Easy, girl.
Have you ever pegged a dude, Sabrina? Be honest.
What? Whoa! What'd you just say?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
RB.
This is not Gucci verse RB3.
My bad.
Oh, man. RB Dep over here.
We 2K in, man. I mean,
Right? RB3 is living right now.
He's probably naked. He's probably naked right now.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
That comment was better than coffee. That was like, what?
Yeah. Is this what I do, John Voight? Closer?
Yeah. I think perfect. Let's do it. It's 11:23.
If I say share screen, it tells me it's gonna kill your computer sound.
Yeah,
RB3.
that's fine. That's fine. We'll turn the
Okay, and then
smart
I
off.
just say share computer sound.
No, you go to advanced on the next. You see basic and you see advanced on the.
Yeah.
You go advanced and it share computer sound, computer and music and computer sound.
All right.
Yeah, and then just go ahead and play your instrumental.
And then I say share.
Yes.
And then I go like this, and here. Are you ready? I told my daughter to go in the other room.
All right.
I kind of started. Can you hear that?
Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You let me violate you. You let me desecrate you. You let me penetrate you. You let me complicate you. Help! Help me, you make me feel perfect. Help me become somebody else. I want to fuck you like a slave. I want to feel you from the inside.
Oh my Lord.
I want to fuck you like an animal. My whole existence is flawed. You get me closer to God.
Okay.
You do it, and that's the outro. Fade out. Fade out.
Incredible. That's your 2,000, Lavario.
That was my everything.
It's well worth it.
Never again.
Matt Link, clip that out. Matt
Yeah,
Link, you
and-
better clip that out.
Matt Link, delete this video.
Yes. Talk about cancel culture. If out of context, I'm done. I'm done, folks.
I'm sorry, but we have this video of Mr. Sheridan doing this, so we're gonna have to ask her to leave the school.
Oh, how did I do? Now I'm on Spotlight here. Now I feel all messed up.
Spotlight.
Go up to the top right and go to gallery view.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alex, you're fuzzy there.
Stupid camera. All right.
There we go.
There you go. Cool. All right, what are we moving on? Let's get some Streamlabs and Super Chats rolling since we got to wrap up this thing in half an hour.
Half an hour, y'all. Keep sending them in.
Yes.
Get your
please.
questions in. We have 0 news topics today.
Yeah, let's break 3,000. Come on, send money in. All right, go ahead.
Do it.
All right, B. Arthur can get it. Says, a long time no donation. I'm broke. But you damn well know I'm hoping for a B. Arthur cameo. Brick B can get it too.
Yeah,
It's true.
I'd love to see. I'd love to see Betty White voicing B. Arthur in the special. That would be brilliant. Anyway.
That'd be great.
All right, next one from, where are we? Matt Chapmond says, I know a lot of people don't like, I know a lot of people don't, but I like Amy Sedaris in Mando. She's similar to characters in the animated shows, which are part of Star Wars, even if people don't want to include them. Also, I have watched Rocha's reaction to the $2,000 donation 5 times.
That's a good point, though. I like that point. I like that.
Yeah, she's
and
great.
Make sure Eric Nerd Chronic, you clip that out for Brett's promo against Kevin Smith.
Yes.
Help me. I want to fuck you like an animal.
Just dub in Kevin Smith.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Silent Bob.
Without context, that is so bad. That is like a career-destroying accent that I'm doing. What have I done to myself?
You know, and my fellow candidate released this video from his past.
I'm doing a character from a movie.
I don't know. Snake lives matter. All right. What's our next one, Alex?
Patricia Metz says, your ladies remind me of when anything sad happened in a movie. My dad would look at me and say, you crying yet? Let me see them tears, and laugh.
Your dad?
Oh my
Also,
God.
Ben with that eyebrow raise has me swooning.
Oh. I know Ben likes to play like he didn't get no action. Ben gets action.
Not lately.
Yeah.
Maybe not at the level you used to, but I'm sure you get action, pal.
Oh, college was good. College was good.
Dude, if I look like you, my cock would have fallen off by now. All right, next. What's the next thing? What do we got next, Alex?
Tongue Punch Fart Box says, sup guys,
Perfect
not
timing.
sure if you guys already talked about it, but have you heard that the same guys who produced the Last Dance doc are doing a Stone Cold doc as well?
Oh.
Any other wrestlers or sports figure docs you'd like to see done in this manner?
The Rock, period. The Rock. There's no, I mean, his story is incredible. There's an alternate timeline where The Rock is a journeyman, a homeless guy, didn't quite get there, and whatever. But in this timeline, he is a incredible mogul, a multi-millionaire, possibly billionaire at some point, mogul.
Got to be close to billionaire. He's got to be
Right?
close.
I mean, that guy had no money. He was sleeping on used mattresses when he was auditioning for the CFL.
Yeah, that's why his production company is called $7 Production.
Yep.
Because that's what he famously always talks about. That's how much money he had in his pocket when he. I think it was like when he premiered his first wrestling when he had $7 to his name.
Yep. And his dad, who was a legacy in the business, and his family, they were not going to be like, okay, here, do everything. They made him work for it, and he worked for it. It taught him that as he goes forward. He's a very humble guy, though. Love it.
What do you think about this Stone Cold doc, though?
Totally excited. There are some things in Steve Austin's past, and I wonder how they'll address them. You know, there were some allegations of physical abuse, so I wonder how they'll address them. But overall, I think it'll be awesome to see his journey. Same kind of thing. He was playing kind of these mid-card characters, and it wasn't until the Stone Cold thing happened that he blew up like crazy. So it'll be fun to see that.
I like to see the Popovich Spurs, like just like the last 20 years, like going, getting the back-to-back number one draft, well, not back-to-back, but like getting David Robinson, then getting Tim Duncan, then Ginobili, then Parker, and then like it.
I agree with you, Ben, because if they could do the Detroit Pistons one, they only won the championship twice. Definitely the Popovich Spurs.
Absolutely.
How about the Reilly Showtime Lakers?
Yeah, now that I want to see. Yeah,
Come on.
I want to see that movie.
Magic, Kareem, Byron Scott back in that day. Let's do it.
Can we talk about how Sabrina took my bathroom break during wrestling talk time?
Wow.
Yeah, not cool. I was reaching for the stop camera, and I'm like, no!
I did it first, and if we're gonna see a doc about anybody, it gotta be my boy A-Rod. That's her man.
You're saying that as J-Lo, right? I hope you're not saying that as Sabrina. Fucking clown. I was so embarrassed when he wore Yankee pinstripes. I hated that guy. He's a cheat. That's why they didn't let him buy the Mets. And J-Lo.
What?
Did you know that? Him and J-Lo were trying to buy the Mets. Yeah, they were. It was between them and whoever got it last, whoever they agreed to give it to recently. But they were there in the running right up to the end. And then the end, they turned them down. And J-Lo went on Instagram and said, I want to do the first female of color owning a baseball team, blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
But who got more money, J-Lo or A-Rod?
I don't know, to be honest
tough.
with you. Because A-Rod was paid
I'm going to look this up.
twice. A-Rod was paid twice, like massive guaranteed contracts, twice.
Alex Rodriguez's net worth is $350 million.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tough for
Let's
J-Lo
see.
to top that.
J-Lo
Go,
net
let's
worth
go.
is $400 million.
Wow.
It's a lot of money.
You'll be getting money.
Y'all already know what it is. Boss bitch. Let's go.
Dang. Wow.
She did a lot with a little. All right.
She's probably surpassed him once he's retired. Like,
Yeah,
he was probably they're probably pretty close, but J-Lo's been like with those seasons on American Idol. Oh my gosh, those shows pay, man.
Somebody can correct me in the chat, but I think A-Rod signed a $250 million guaranteed contract and then followed up with like a $276 or $300 million guaranteed contract in baseball. It's mind blowing how much he got paid.
Well, there's a
for one World Series.
There's a player in the MLB that like signed a $30 million contract, but instead of taking it, he was like, just pay me $1 million a year. And he's been retired for like 10 years and he's still getting $1 million a year. And it's like,
I think that's Bobby Bonilla from the Mets. He took that $1 million. Yeah. As guaranteed money for 30 years. Yeah.
Nice. That's smart.
Bobby Bo.
Deal. All right.
Trying to get that from Christian. He won't do it. Yep. Good.
It's the mill. Swift Nips says, hey guys, I don't mean to upset anyone, but I know someone who worked on the set of Justice League, and they said that Ray Fisher was a really difficult person to work with. He complained about several things, so we need to find out what actually happened.
Was complaining, like pointing out injustices, was complaining, speaking up against things that, he should have spoke up against. I mean, that's what they often characterize as difficult. So, I don't know.
Like with a lot of women, when they say women are difficult to work with because they don't want to do certain things, I mean...
Yeah, like Kubrick said Shelley Duvall was difficult to work with as he abused her mentally.
Fucking bullshit that was.
Ended her career.
Yeah,
Megan Fox, same thing happened to her.
Exactly, smears. That's all they do is just smears. So,
It's pronounced schmears.
It's really pronounced schmears.
That was from Swift Nips?
From Swift Nips.
Okay, well, Swift Nips and Doomcock got to get together and start, collaborate.
Yeah.
All right.
Nips.
What's next?
Our last Streamlabs for now is from Garth Harkness McMurray saying, I love Brett's John Voight's version of Closer. By coincidence, 9 Inch Nails are live right now on YouTube and Facebook for Live Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2020 inductees in conversation. They should
get them in the chat. Have them watch that. They'll love it.
Cool.
Get in here.
Yeah. Get Reznor up in here.
Yeah, he'll love it. Imagine we get a retweet from Trent Reznor. Oh my god! That'd be nice.
That would not.
No, it'll be a quote tweet saying, "I'm suing."
Yeah. One of my favorites suing me would be my life dream. Oh, cool! I'm getting sued by the band that I grew up with. Oh, awesome! Yeah.
All right, next
one. I'm going to Super Chats now.
Cool.
Becoming Rock says, I'm a 40-year-old man and I've never had my license either. Madison, Wisconsin Metro for the win.
Nice. That's but I mean, Sabrina, we're in LA though. Like LA has terrible public transit,
Yeah.
So.
I walk, I ride my bike, I do all that kind of stuff. I've never needed one. I can walk to a Trader Joe's.
Oh, yeah. See, all right. Okay. I feel you.
She's buying single meals.
Well, I mean,
walk a mile and a half back with these. I've done that before. Like 2 huge bags. I'm walking a mile and a half in like 95 degrees. It's a struggle sometimes, but it works out.
Yeah, good for the environment though. Not extra car on the road.
True.
Yeah.
True.
She does buy a lot of styrofoam though, so she makes up for it.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's all about balance. Life's all about balance.
Her hairspray.
I don't use hairspray.
As she's walking from the grocery store, she's just like spraying aerosol in the air.
I gotta make up for it.
Okay, next one from Stupid Stars Music says, love the show. Sabrina, you need to stop it though. Don't know what they're referring to there. Jamin John says, Conan the Barbarian versus T-800. Who would win?
Ooh. T-800 is a fucking machine.
Yeah. What was it? What was it again?
Conan the Barbarian
versus Terminator.
Oh no, yeah, it's Terminator. It's
Terminator.
Yeah.
All right, and then the last one I have here for now is Joey Gonzalez. But is Mace Windu really dead?
See,
question.
Somebody floated this theory on the Inner Geekdom show with Winston A. Marshall about potentially having Mace Windu come back and be a villain in some future Star Wars properties, as he felt like he was wronged by Anakin and the Skywalker family for
I'm all
die
for
like
that.
Yeah. See Sam Jackson come back, go full villain. Ooh, I'd watch that.
I don't know, RB. Do we need another angry black man in our entertainment and media?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm all for giving Samuel Jackson an Emmy. This dude has been around for this many years. Still hasn't gotten an Emmy. Still hasn't gotten an Oscar.
Curtis Lopez donated $40.
Oh, thank you, Curtis.
Happy Friday,
Curtis.
lovely motor fuckers. Can we get an impression of everybody drunk?
Oh yeah.
Get on it. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
We're doing
No,
this,
how,
right?
you want you do an impression.
No, you fucking count the votes.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
I get to 14 and I got done. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 14, 14, 14.
You guys need to
Get
do
fucking
the,
Mr. Fancy Pants with the fucking scotch over there. Sorry, some of us can only afford fucking Keystone Lights and shotgun them.
Brett, Ms. Pour me another thing.
Yep.
It's
Lefroy.
Friday morning. I'm
Just put it all in there.
with you buffoons.
Who's got a frog?
No, let's talk about the ice spiders. Let's do
No,
the
we
ice
can't
spiders.
talk about the ice spiders yet. It's a spoiler.
Oh, fuck the spoilers. Everybody knows that under Boba Fett's mask is the spider. Right there. He's got the...
That's canon. That's canon.
That, I hear... I have sources. They say that's the spinoff is the ice spiders. Fucking spiders. There's so much.
I watched that.
Spoiler alert!
Oh, wait. Ding, ding, ding. Spoilers.
I like the spiders.
Somebody give me the Henny. Where's the Henny?
Smoke some weed now.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what we need? Funyuns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking.
Thanks, that shit.
During Domino's, does anybody want some?
Oh, yeah.
Domino's.
It's good.
$5.99, baby.
I want a Domino's pizza with everything on it and
God, that's
chicken on top.
Pineapple? Pineapple.
No.
We'll get a separate one for RB3.
No.
Okay, guys. Let's not make him feel bad just because he's wrong and his taste buds don't work.
I'd chip it in for that
Feel
shit.
bad.
I feel like I can talk to you guys, like you're my friends. But I never wanted to be president, I'll be honest with you.
You guys want to talk about our deep-rooted trauma? It's
like,
3 in the morning. Let's go.
Melania wanted a house, so
Curbside
without
Profit
the White
13
House,
donated $20. I've been pushing this mace thing for years.
Yeah.
Happy to see it get some steam.
Yes.
Only Kenobi can stop him from ending the Skywalker line. Let's get it. Also shout out to Sabrina's carbon footprint.
Yeah. No, I mean,
That's a new kind of OnlyFans right there.
Yeah.
Carbon feet.
Yeah.
real talk, Sabrina is a 100%. What was it, Sabrina?
What?
Like you? Well, no, you said you only use recyclable stuff, right? Like something like that.
Oh yeah, I'm like really serious about everything. Obviously, it's been hard because I was moving, so it's been a little bit more lenient. I did have some like styrofoam and things like that, but I'm like compost, recycle, all that kind of stuff. I was vegan for a hot minute. It's hard. I like sour cream and eggs. Okay.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Latinos aren't meant to be vegans, man. You can't do it. Well, how about that Catwoman costume? I know that wasn't.
Yeah, was that?
That wasn't recyclable stuff. The Catwoman costume.
That was pure leather.
Interesting.
That was like $50, so no, it was not pure leather.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be recycling it a lot.
Ben_Rainer donated $20.
Oh, I bet.
Hey guys, happy Friday. Okay, 2 on the cliff, you have to save one. Baby Groot or Baby Yoda? Also, Sabrina, I don't have a listens either. Oh, hi Brett and great singing. Hashtag smash cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Groot or Baby Yoda?
Much love to you, Kevin.
They're both little assholes. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I'd probably go Baby Groot on this one though. Honestly,
Yeah,
like
because
maybe
they just break up and become a new one, right?
Baby Yoda could probably float itself. Like Baby Yoda could catch itself mid-fall and force save
I think I gotta go Baby Yoda because Baby Yoda can't protect himself at all. Like he's pretty helpless.
What?
Like he uses the Force every once in a while, but Baby Groot straight up like murdered half the Ravagers, Reavers, whatever they're called.
Sure. Yeah. Ravers.
I should know that, but I don't.
We're back to drunk band.
It's okay. Nobody knows anything anymore.
Ravers, whatever.
Right.
I don't know who I guess I'd save Yoda. I
gotta say, wait, well, do we? Yeah, that's a tough question.
Right?
I'm just glad that Babu Freak isn't in this because I'm
Babu
Freak. My boy Babu Freak.
Babu Freak. Love that guy.
I mean, talk about doing a lot with the little screen time. That guy nailed it.
Boy.
Babu Freak.
Freaking icon.
People would lose it if he showed up in The Mandalorian or something.
Oh, yeah.
Please, I need more Babu in my life.
Oh, Mandalorian.
Oh, that'd be cool. I'm sure we'll get him.
Maybe.
Mando!
Child.
Hey, Mando! I'm gonna see him go get drunk.
Why is he slowly turning into Speedy Gonzalez for everybody?
Give me the cheese.
This is I sound like Anaconda Brett in a second.
Right?
All right. We got more Streamlabs coming in if you want to get to those.
Let's
do it.
Mr. Anus says, of course Conan beats T800. Flesh is stronger than steel.
Is that true?
That's not true.
Mr. Anus.
That's true.
I don't know about that.
Why would you say that?
Tell you what. Try putting steel through flesh, then you try putting flesh through steel. Let me see how it works. Get back to me.
All right, Jay Wade says, hey, Brett, Nails is my fave band, and years ago I gave a deposition against the band 9 Inch Nails in a potential suit against their bassist. I don't think Trent holds any ill will toward me. They're still my favorite band.
Wow.
Damn.
Very cool.
All right. Pac-Man Dwayne says, hey guys, question for everyone. If a studio gives you $100 million to continue or reimagine a property, what would you take? I know Mark doing He-Man.
Would I? I have more money now.
Dragon Ball Z for me. Dragon Ball Z for me.
Yep. Whatever that noise was.
Whatever that was, yeah.
I'm doing Dick Tracy.
Yeah?
I've always wanted to make a real gritty Dick Tracy. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Somebody's going to do it someday, and it's going to be amazing, and then they're going to play this clip back, and I will still be broke and doing podcasts from my bedroom. So.
I like that idea of a Dick Tracy, though. Another Dick Tracy movie.
We can make that. We gotta make that together, Brett. That actually sound kind of fire.
Yeah,
doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Tracy,
like
Tracy.
Masters of the Universe, I'd probably do. Yeah. How about Avatar 7?
Yes.
I think everybody wants that.
Yeah.
Just skip all the other ones. Just go straight 1, 7.
1 and 7.
What do you fucking do if like this thick one comes out and is like terrible and nobody goes to see it? Like,
I know.
That's not gonna happen, John. Whoa.
I know.
It's James Cameron we're talking about here. All right, hey, we know what James Cameron can do. Titanic, T2. Come on, man. Never doubt JC. Never doubt JC.
There's only one JC in Hollywood. I know you're right.
Yep,
you're right,
and it ain't.
Shazay.
Yeah.
Beat me to it. Brett, who are you casting as Dick Tracy?
That's a tough one. That's
Yeah.
and not Ezra Miller. God, I didn't even thought about this. I wasn't in charge of casting. I'm just an idea. Who's got anybody? What do you got?
A tough choice because you need a chiseled featured guy.
John Hamm?
Ooh.
It works. He's a little long in the tooth right now, but he works.
Tom Hardy? Is he too like meaty and couldn't be suave? It's got to be a Bondy kind of a.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, what do you want from your Dick Tracy?
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
want a Daniel Craig Bond, or do you want like Timothy Dalton or Sean Connery? Like more.
What do you want from your dick?
Yeah. How do you like your?
How do you like your
How
dick?
do you like your dick?
A little long in the tooth, or
More chiseled.
Spotted. I like my dick spotted.
Wrinkly like Beatty.
We need a young Warren Beatty. What do you say?
Chris Pine would be good.
Pine.
Okay.
Pine is interesting.
Pine or Evans?
Evans probably is the best.
Yeah, I think Evans is probably the best.
Right? Because he can play the humor really well.
Yeah.
come on, man. You telling me Michael B. Jordan can't play Dick Tracy? I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm just the greatest actor in the entire world. I mean, come on. I mean, we're just doing our thing. And Dick Tracy, I could wear a suit, nice hat. You know,
Been waiting for this moment my entire life.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, if they can't tell the story, I'll just get behind the camera and tell them myself because hey, I'm the greatest actor in the world. I need my Oscar. Hey, auntie.
Chat is saying Benicio del Toro. That'd be
Too
good.
old. Old.
He makes some interesting choices.
Too old.
Timothy Oliphant, Nathan Fillion.
Too old.
Zendaya.
What's going on,
man?
Studios, man, you got to think like a studio. You're talking about one-offs. If you talk about a franchise, you got to get a guy in his late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
Tom Holland.
Holland,
He's
no.
for everything. I'm kidding. He's for everything.
Oh, I was gonna say Zendaya.
I like how you were ready to back me though, Rocha. I like how you were ready.
I considered it because he's young. He's in the ballpark. Chalamet would be interesting, wouldn't it? Timothy Chalamet? Dick Tracy?
I don't know about that one.
Jackie Chan. I like Armie Hammer.
You gotta go picture, kid.
Armie Hammer's good. What about
Doesn't
Henry
bring in
Golding?
Box office though. Henry Golding.
Henry Golding would be interesting, right? As Dick Tracy.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Henry
yeah. Oh, that's a good Dick Tracy.
The two
I like Henry
handsome
Golding, though.
Henrys
Yeah.
battle it out for that role.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't
I
put
like
two
that.
bad bitches up against each other.
Are they going to
when
do
it's
another
men.
Man from Uncle? I like that.
I know.
I wish they would.
I wish they would, man. Like, I love that show. That was so good.
There's your franchise, Brett.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
same. Yeah.
Man from Uncle, Dick Tracy.
All right.
All right. Moving on. Squash says, highly recommend the new Netflix horror His House. It's great political commentary on the current migrant crisis in Europe, likening the heartbreaking journey of migrants and their struggles to assimilate to a new culture to a horror story. Anybody watch His House?
Oh, I gotta cancel
no.
my roommate now because he said it was boring.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
Whose house?
Sabrina, have you watched it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Runs.
It's on my list.
No one's met my roommate. They're gonna think he's some asshole. He likes horror movies. He said he got like 30 minutes into it and it wasn't doing anything for him.
Nah, man, I hear you though. I mean, there's some of these, quote unquote social justice movies that you actually watch them and they're terrible. Like Antebellum. Have y'all seen Antebellum?
No, I haven't seen it. I heard it. Yeah, I heard it was pretty
It's one of the
bad.
worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god.
It was awful. Like
Was it?
I genuinely believe that if it was released in a theater, people would have walked out.
Yeah. People would have
Like
rioted
people
or
were
something.
really lucky. I think people would have been pissed.
Yeah.
What's worse, Mother or Antebellum? What was worse?
Antebellum.
Oh, Antebellum for sure. At least Mother is like had a purpose. It had some art to it. You know what I mean? Like, Antebellum is just offensively bad.
Mother's art was, hey, have you ever read the Bible before? Here's the Bible.
Yeah. Mother.
Mother.
Leia.
Leia's coming in for a little howdy do.
Oh, the babies.
Coming in just randomly, just hi, Dad.
I missed her run around the studio.
She's such a beast now. Look at her, my God.
She's
How'd she do on the road trip?
She loved the road trip. She would curl up behind Julie's seat, off of the seat, under like on the bottom. And so most of the time I was driving, I had my arm down petting her.
Oh.
And so I would as you're driving, I would just look like this, and I just see two eyes looking up at me like, "Are we there yet, Dad? Are we there yet?" It was great.
Nice.
I loved it. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Alex, what are we on next?
All right, Dagan says, Happy Friday, crew. Rocha, will you be watching AEW Full Gear this weekend? Can't miss matches. Kenny Omega versus Hangman Page. Young Bucks versus FTR. And John Moxley versus Eddie Kingston I Quit match. Enjoy your bathroom break, but...
Yeah. Somebody DM me an access to this pay-per-view because I know there's codes that you can get. So somebody DM me an access. But we're going to cover it today at 5 p.m. on Strong Style on the Outlaw Nation channel. Aaron Turner and I and his guest TJ, we're going to talk about that and give predictions for it. So yeah, definitely. All right, next.
Cool.
All right, Schmobot Don't Sing says, to sing this, it's the YMCA. You must count all the votes. It's the YMCA. You must tally them up so the world can see. Bologna running away with hunks moving junk as we're taking our country back. I can't figure out the...
Yeah.
But
That's a weird cadence.
I tried to sing it.
Alex, I'm an artist.
Oh,
If they don't write it correctly, I can't.
Democracy, when you count all the
Gotta
votes,
give it
it's
to me in sheet music.
Democracy.
Oh, Squash donates again, continuing on their His House take. It is Remy Week's film debut, and it's great to see a black director and have black actors tell important black stories, and I think this film can really open people's eyes to the horrors immigrants face and could be useful in the discourse of this topic.
Man, I really want to check this out now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been hearing a lot of good buzz.
Yeah.
That's His House?
his house. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know there's another one called Bad Hair that it's on Hulu or Amazon Prime. I can't remember which one it was.
Think it's Hulu.
Yeah. Mr. Anus donates and says that his quote from, of course, Conan beats T-800, flesh is stronger than steel, is from the Conan movie. So,
it is.
Clearing that up.
Riddle of the Steel.
And then Pac-Man Twain says, okay, got one more. What's a movie that you like the world they created, but the movie wasn't good, but would like to revisit would like to revisit the world? Mine is Titan AE.
Oh, that's good. Honestly, Jupiter Ascending. I liked the movie kept taking like Bobby Boucher would say, that movie kept zigging when it should have zagged. But there's a lot in that movie that could be fleshed out.
Great.
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I think the movie was amazing, and the world was great. But Alita Battle Angel is one I want to see.
Yeah. It's a good one.
I really loved Divergent at the time. I absolutely love Divergent. I know the movie's not great, but I think it's actually really interesting. So maybe if they made that into, something good.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, and then lastly, from Jamin John says, favorite Oscar host opening monologue, and don't say it's Letterman's Oprah Uma.
No. I think when Billy Crystal came out in the Hannibal Lecter thing, when they wheeled him out and then did that whole great song about all the different nominees, I thought that was great.
Yeah. Billy Crystal. God, just take any opening with him.
Yeah. Billy Crystal's the GOAT for sure, but I did like it was Steve Martin and Alec Baldwin. Was that Oscars or was that something else that they did together? I just remember
I think that
was Oscars, right? And I just like twice they just stopped and they were like, and these people, and they stared right at George Clooney and he was not having it at all, but it was so funny.
That's great.
Anne Hathaway and James Franco, obviously.
Shut the fuck
up.
We're the best.
Was on point.
Like so committed, just professional.
I wish stoned out of the bejesus belt.
But James was on point.
I wish they had camera back there for a reality show on that. Like just James not showing up to rehearsal or showing up late stoned. And Anne super prepared.
It'll be fine. We're fine.
Yeah. And Anne's super prepared and memorized everything, and she's trying to call back her frustration that he's getting high every time he shows up and doesn't.
She's getting flashbacks to high school, getting graded in a group project.
It's like Alice and Bree and Troy getting together. What is it? Her character Annie and Troy from Community getting together. All right, is that everything, man? Let's wrap this thing up.
No,
let's wrap it up.
Okay, what do you got, Brett? What do you got, Brett? We good?
I think so.
All right, let's get on the fuck out of here. Thank you all so much for joining us here on SEN Live for this lovely Friday morning or afternoon or evening, depending on when you're watching or listening to us. Don't forget, the Mandalorian spoiler review is up with Christian Harloff and Mike Walentowski talking about the episode 2 that happened last night. Ice Finest, also all the content that's happening on the Sport Entertainment Network. If you didn't get to watch any of the shows this week, then go back and spend your weekend watching those shows. Winston's IG show. Watching Gilmore and Jen doing their thing. Split Backstage and the reign of Adam Collins, my ass, and also Dan Murrell's movies as well. Get into all of that this weekend here on the SEN Entertainment Network. Take care of yourselves, be well, and please. Thanks to Brett Goddard. Thanks to Alex Marzoña. Thanks to Brett Sheridan. Thanks to the Reilly Roundtable over there, Mark Reilly. And thank you, Sabrina Ramirez. What do you got, Brett?
1:30 p.m. today, PT. The best show that everybody talks about all the time. Brett and Kate's Playdate.
There you go.
Thank you again to James Lavario. Thank you so much, James Lavario, for that amazing, huge, crazy donation.
Thank you, James.
Thank you
You're the best.
so much, James.
And absolutely. I hope we paid off for you.
I think your singing did it. All right, that's it, everybody. Hey, listen, it might be a stressful weekend. Do what you need to do. Calm your nerves. Have a good mental health day. Whatever you need to do. And come back and see us Monday morning, 10 a.m. BT for another episode of SEN Live. Peace.